Well, I got about a 24-pound backpack, and I'm going out for the night. Me and Ghosty. Where is he? There he is. I'm going up. There's an old tent site up on the side of Passaconaway Way, up near the top, called Camp Rich. So I was gonna go camp up there tonight. I think it's like 5 miles in. So I'm gonna keep you along as I hike in. There's a beautiful river over here, a little brook. It's gorgeous. The beginning of this trail along this brook has like, I think 4 or 5 like really nice campsites. To my knowledge though, these first couple are illegal, I would say. They look gorgeous, but in the Sandwich Range Wilderness, they encourage you to camp at hardened sites, but in the Sandwich Wilderness area, even if it's less than 200 feet off the trail. So there's a site up along the river that's in the wilderness area that would be perfect to camp. No, stay. Stay. Check this out. There is another gorgeous campsite right there. Across the brook is a beautiful sandy beach. A couple of nice boulders and a pretty deep swimming hole for this brook, considering it's about average of 6 inches deep most of the way. Here it's probably 3 feet deep right there. Gorgeous, huh? All right. Just stepping off the trail for a second. Get some water. Get your water. Get in the water. Here's another one of those campsites. Just wanted to show you. This one's actually kind of small. Some of the other ones you could fit quite a few tents. I'm not going to walk all the way down there, but this is like another beautiful campsite. It's hard to see through the trees, but it's beautiful open down there, fire pit. And there's another one right through the trees there. I think I'm about to hit the wilderness boundary, so the one that I had found before when I was scouting this on a day hike is just over the boundary. I think I'm going to hit the boundary just up to the top there. I'm not camping at that campsite though, that's just across the boundary. Like I was saying earlier, I'm going to take a right on the cutoff trail and head up towards Passaconaway. And I'm going to camp at that Camp Rich. It looks pretty like a cool spot. I think it's up around, 3,500 feet if I were to guess, with a little water source. Used to be an old lean-to managed by I think the Wanalancet Outdoors Company at one point, at least, maybe. It fell down though, so now it's just a tent site. Beautiful day. Me and Ghost are happy to be outside, right, buddy? One of my favorite areas. I love the sandwich range. Here we go. I've actually gone up past the Conway and Whiteface years ago. And one time I did past the Conway in the summer. I think Jeremiah was with me. And then one time in the winter, we were with Brian, the Duhames and Brian, old BG. We set the bomb shelter up down low, and then we hiked up past the Conway and over to Whiteface. I forget which trails. That was pretty cold up at the top of Whiteface. We watched the sun go down up there. Just got to the first major intersection. Let me show you. The Passaconaway Cutoff Trail, which leaves the Olivarian Brook Trail on the right. The brook trail keeps going on the brook, obviously, that way. And then right where this intersection is where I was scouting the other day. I had lunch down here, but down in there's a nice flat land all by the river. You could throw 30 tents if you wanted to. Not that I'm saying you should. Just trying to give you an idea of how big and open it is. Beautiful spot. See, that's a nice camp. I was going to camp there last night, but I would have came in the dark. I didn't feel like setting up in the dark. So I stopped at a local campground in Waterville. And then just decided to do the whole hike today. I was going to split it up and today start right here and head up. But today now I just did 2 miles in. But that's okay. It's still pretty early. It's 10:26. I probably got like 2 to 3 miles, maybe 3 miles uphill over to that camp. So hopefully it's not too bad. I tried to go real lightweight so I wouldn't be killing myself. There's a nice brook crossing up ahead in about half a mile, if I were to guess, that I crossed last time I was here. I scouted like a little ways up last time, about a mile or so maybe. But there's a nice brook crossing. It's a good water spot, so I'll probably take a little break there, cool off, chug water, filter some more water. I got the Be-Free Katadyn, which I'll show you guys. My new favorite water filter. Right up there with the UV one that I have. Ready, Ghost? This way. Come on. All right, I'll check in when we get to the little brook crossing. It's beautiful. This is the little brook crossing that I was talking about. I think I'm going to take a little break right here. This is that same brook that I just filtered water at. I'm about a half an hour above it. Just wanted to show that, see, the trail is 20 feet over there, but there's a little side trail that comes out to the water, and there's a little goat path over here. There's a beautiful tent platform, or pad right there that's been used, that I will definitely use in the future. It's a great spot, and we're like halfway up to Passaconaway probably, if not more. It's a nice spot. I'll loop through it. Ready? Back to the trail. You could do a smaller tent over there. Could do one big one or a couple medium smalls over here easily. And I actually just, when I was right over there by the river showing you, there's a little herd path right there that goes across the river, and there's a fire pit right over there. So you could like cook and eat over there by the fire, and then you could have your tents over here kind of separate, which would be nice for bears and animals and etc. Let's keep on moving. Where's the trail? Right over here, I think. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous campsite. Just water, beautiful brook cascading down, and then right here the trail just shoots up. So here we go. I'm gonna start breathing heavy. Just got to the next big intersection. Square Ledge trails up that way, and I want to head down here. Nice. Just taking another little break. I'm pretty sweaty. I think we're, I just checked, we're 4 miles in. Nice. So that's the way I came. That's another way, but it's a little bit more extended. It goes down, that up, and then goes over. But the way I'm going to go is slightly more direct. Down here. And then I climb up right up that. Hopefully not too much more elevation. Nice little uphill push. I'm getting there. I don't have too much more uphill left, I think. A nice little push here, and then it will start flattening out a little, and then I think I kind of skim over to where Rich is and then go downhill to it a little bit. So can't wait to be up in the top, chilling in the breeze. Just came up here. A couple nice little stairs to help with this little steep section. And heading up here. This is what the trail looks like. Oh, see, there's a nice intersection. Love seeing that. I'm going left right there, which cuts over sideways towards the camp. And I think it keeps going uphill here. There's two ways to get to the top, and that's one. But that looks steeper. I don't want that one. I'm gonna go over to camp, and I'm gonna drop my drop all my overnight stuff, set up camp, drop everything, and then if I'm not too tired, I'll go tag the top and the views with just a couple water bottles. Almost there. Nice. Well, I don't know if you can hear me breathing heavy, but I think that's most of the uphill, at least with the big pack on. The rest of the uphill might be just the ascending to the top of Passaconaway, like I was just saying. But that'll be with like a day pack mode. I'm kind of on the beginning of a ridge. See, there's a pretty good drop off. This is kind of like the beginning of the ridge that I'm skirting the side of Passaconaway, which is up there. And then it follows over to Whiteface. I don't think today, like I said, I'm not going farther along the ridge to Whiteface. I don't want to push ghosts too far, or myself. But this is a beautiful hike. Amazing hike. I got like enough mountain meals and food and ramens on me I could probably survive for two nights out here right now. I always like to have extra food. I got plenty for ghosts too, so it's always good to have extra. You never know what could happen. This isn't so bad though, huh? Relatively flat. It's a dream come true right about now. I was getting pretty sweaty and tired there. I think I'm at right around 5 miles in. The first 2-ish are relatively flat, and then the next 3 are quite a bit of uphill and terrain. Almost to camp. Can't wait to relax and eat some lunch. So close. Just finally got to the intersection of Dicey's Mill Trail. Obviously there used to be a mill called Dicey's Mill that was, I think it was about halfway down the trail that way. I'll have to do that side sometime. But this is the other entrance that goes up. That's actually Dicey's Mill, I think. Pretty sure. Like the top end of it. I think that goes up to the top. It's a mile or so up to the top, which I might do later. I'm thinking about doing it for bringing some dinner up there and making dinner up there. But there is like, it's kind of wet right now, but looks like remnants of a little camp here. But check this out. I think Wanalancet River flows up this side, and I think this is pretty much one of the northernmost, like tributaries of the Wanalancet River. Beautiful, huh? Look at this. This is the water I was hoping was up here. Good boy. I gotta descend a couple tenths of a mile in the same direction that that's flown. Gorgeous. All right. Oh yeah, there's a couple little, there's like several nice little tent sites tucked into here, which would be good if it was more packed. Who knows? I'm gonna aim for Camp Rich, although this is actually closer to where I want to go up top. We'll see. Let me check it out. Now it's time to set the tent up. Whoops. Well, it's 4 o'clock. I just had a really late lunch. I had ramen, just a little ramen. Ghost is really sleepy. I just set up some of my bedding. I just hung my food up in that bear bag up there. Not sure if I'm going to go up top. We'll see. I'm going to let Ghost take a nap and lay down for a little bit. Ghost couldn't keep his eyes open. So I'm just going to chill for an hour or two and see what happens. Maybe get up and make dinner. Maybe I'll hit the mountaintop in the morning. But anyway. Good morning. Already packed up a few things. Just went and got my food bag right there. Cooked up. I got instant coffee and granola with dried bananas and instant breakfast mixed in with it. So I'm just going to eat and sip and do coffee for a bit. Then I'm going to head on out, 6 miles out. So we just left my campsite. Someone else crashed in my campsite last night too. Right after I laid down around like 4 or something like that. Someone came and set up on the other side of it. No big deal. Pretty quiet. But people started coming in all through the night. I could only imagine that these sites were taken too. Right here. Come on, Ghost. Yeah, this is the main trail right here. That's farther down the ridgeline, and then it drops down to, I think it's the Walden Trail, Rollins Trail goes farther down the ridgeline. We're going back this way towards the kink. Ghost, get your water. Get your water. I actually got to fill up Ghost's water thing. So I'm going to do that right now. So before I head down, I kind of scouted it quickly from my campsite, but I think I ended up finding the actual Camp Rich tent site, which was just up a small path from where I was camped. But you can go up this trail, which I never did. This goes up to the top of the mountain, but I think there's a little offshoot for Camp Rich over here, I would think, because people were coming at it from this way. I think it's, let's see. Yeah, there's like a clearing up there. That's where we're going. Oh yeah, perfect. So there's a little the regular trail goes that way up to the top of Passaconaway. And this is over to the old lean-to site. Someone camped up here last night too. Like I was the first person here. Must have been like 10 other groups if I heard correctly, that were coming in throughout the evening, setting up. Oh yeah. Yep. So nice tent spot right there. There's another nice pad there. I was camped in the clearing that's like right over there. So my tent was like down right through there. Someone else camped right there, and then there, and there. This says toilet. Just want to scout it real quick for future prayers. I don't know. It's up a pretty good hill. Ghost, come here. I don't feel like going uphill too much today. Come on, let's go back. Yeah, I'm skipping the top of Passaconaway, I think. I have done it before. Ghost, I wanted to do it yesterday without the weight of my full bag, which is only about 25 pounds or 26 pounds with a couple waters probably. But Ghost was like exhausted yesterday. He couldn't stay awake in the evening, so I just kind of laid low after once I set camp up. But he's doing good. He's not limping or anything. I did give him an anti-inflammatory last night, which hopefully has helped because he's not limping. He wasn't before, but historically, though, he's got a rough knee. All right, let's head down. I'm going to do like a time lapse, I think, on the way down. I think it'd be kind of cool. I just did one packing up my tent. Looked kind of cool. So let's see how it looks. Come on. Oh yeah, this is a pretty steep spot. Let's see if I can do this without falling. A little bit steep right here, coming down this slippery rock. Yeah. Just coming down this little shoulder on the side of Passaconaway into a little dip, and then a quick uphill, and then there's a bunch more downhill. And then the last couple miles are like really flat. Slept okay last night for camping, I guess. Didn't fall asleep for a little while. I forgot my nice pillow, and I brought another inflatable pillow that I would use for Ghost's bed, so rather than steal his, I just kind of used my stuff sack, which wasn't as quite as good as the other pillow I have. So, but I slept okay enough. Definitely gonna do a nice head dunk down here in Oliverian Brook though. Just came down that. Still gotta drop down. Love having this watch though, it's so cool. It is the Casio ProTrek FS20. It's amazing. A little bulky, but cool. Ready, buddy? Let's go. This is kind of a cool spot coming up. Let me show you. I was pretty glad. It was pretty sunny too right here and hot. I was sweating so much, and I was really glad that the trail didn't go up this. It just crossed over it. See the trail keeps going right there. But this is a nice like slide of sorts. Kind of a mini slide. You know, the camera never does it justice, but that's fairly steep. All right, let's keep going. A lot of loose rock, it's dangerous. This thing's awesome. All right, I'm down to the flat stuff again. Nice and easy exit. was a little tiring on the steep.